Hi, it's Lisa and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about applying fake eyelashes. You may think it's rather difficult to do, but today I'm going to show you the products and the techniques that I use to make it really simple. Let's get started. One of the most important things that you're going to use here, besides your skill, is the products that you're using. I'm going to show you what I like to use. I am going to link these below. You can find most of these things on Amazon. If it's not on Amazon, I will give you an alternative place to find them. First up is the adhesive or the glue that's going to go on your lashes. This particular one is by Envy by Kiss. Kiss is a brand that you can find in CVS or Ulta, any place really sells Kiss. It's one of the more inexpensive glues and eyelashes that you can use. This one is clear. I prefer clear. It is a more natural look. If you like something a little bit darker, then you can choose black. It will give a heavy black eyeliner type of look on your eyes, but if that's what you prefer, go ahead and get black. Next up are the lashes. I also use Kiss for the lashes. This is very important. If you want a natural look, this is the best that I have found. These particular ones are, again, by Kiss, and the name of these is Shy, S-H-Y, and I'm going to cut these down here in just a few minutes. They come in a pack of 5, and I want to say it's like $12 for a pack of 5, and you will be able to reuse these, so that's a plus as well. For the rest of the products I'm going to show today, these are from Mary Kay. I am a recent convert to Mary Kay, and I really do like the products quite a bit. I always thought these were for kind of old ladies, but it's really not. It's lovely products, and the price is really about the same as what you get even from drugstores, but lower or the same than you would get at, say, an Ulta or Sephora, and the products are, again, they're really great. So today I'm going to be using their eyeliner. This one is the pencil, and it's very smooth. It glides over your eye, and then once you set it, which I'm going to use the Mary Kay setting powder, then that is going to stay on all day. I'm also going to be using their mascara. I do use mascara in this tutorial at the end after we get our lashes on, and then I especially love, if you get nothing else out of this, this eye makeup remover is magic. I'm going to show you how you can take off your lashes and also clean your lashes very easily by using this product. So I'm starting out today with concealer on my lids, and then also I have the concealer underneath my eyes. I am using the Mary Kay products for that as well. The first thing I want to do though is get my eyeliner and put it in the tight line here, which is going to be that space right where your lashes and the underneath portion of your eye meet. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that. I am using gray today because I like it to be more natural looking. If you want to use black, that's great. I've also used liquid pencil for this, and that works great as well. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the other eye. Now, if you make a mistake, just take a Q-tip. Fix you right up. Made me think of it because I just made a mistake. Well, sorta. All right, let me fix that a little bit there. We just went a little too over. So now you can see that I have a light eyeliner on. The reason why you're going to put that on before the lashes is because once you put on the lashes, it's going to be on top of that. It's going to be kind of hard to get to them. We will be using that eyeliner again in just a minute though. All right, so next up we are going to take out our lashes. So I am going to be trimming these to fit my eyes, and I'll be cutting them from the outside. So whenever you go to take these off of this little plastic tray, which by the way, they're pretty stuck on there, start from the outside. Even if you crimp the outside of this eyelash, it's okay. You're going to cut it off anyway. So I pull that off, and I'm going to go ahead and run my fingers over it, make it a little bit more flexible. Whoops, it's really sticky, and sometimes it will stick to just about anything. So put it in a safe place. Go ahead and get the second one off here. So I'm going to do the same. You are going to see little tiny beads of glue there, the glue that was on this tray. Don't worry about those unless you look at it and it seems like it's just a little too much. In that case, go ahead and just pull that off. It's pretty easy to do with your fingers if you have nails, or you could get a pair of tweezers and pull them off that way. You may also use the makeup remover on that, and what you would do is use the makeup remover, soak it for just a couple of minutes, and then take it out, and that glue will have turned to kind of a gummy sort of feel, a gummy sort of texture, and then you can just pull that right off, and then you have a nice clean pair of lashes. For now, these are in perfect shape for me to begin. So now what I'm going to do is trim these lashes to fit. I happen to know that if I take two of these knotted sections off, then it's going to fit my eye just about right. If you look, it is really, really long. I'm going to show you how long that would be. Like, nobody would wear the eyelashes like this, I would hope. Also, you don't want them, especially if you're a woman of a certain age, you don't want them going downwards, because that will pull your eye downwards. You don't want to go in all the way to the edge here or all the way to the edge inside. So you want to give it a little bit of room on both sides. So all I'm going to do to trim these is just get some little cuticle scissors or a small scissor of some variety, and then get it at a good angle where you can see it. It's kind of difficult, and for me it's right there. Let's see, that may be too short. So now I've cut the lash to exactly how long I want it, and I'm going to go ahead and match up the other one. Since I have this little section which I cut off, I can easily look at that and pretty much approximate how it is going to be for the other side, so I can cut that. Keep in mind though, your eyes may not be the same size, so you may have to work with that. Oh, I also want to show the difference in these two lashes as far as length goes. See the difference there? I've cut off quite a bit. All right, cut off quite a bit, but that's, again, I want them to look more natural. Let me go ahead and cut this one. You could actually take out this part while I'm cutting the second one. All right, so we've just clipped the lashes to the correct length, and I've tested them to make sure they're the right length. Now what I need to do is get the glue onto the lashes. Now, one of the things that someone will do that's new to this is put too much glue on. It doesn't help. Too much glue is just too much glue, and it's kind of a mess. What you want to do is get your brush, and you do want to put a thin layer, so get it at the right angle, a thin layer on the lash right at the top. If you go over, which would be on the top of your eyelid, that is going to show. So try not to get it onto there, not onto the lash itself. And let me make sure. Try not to have clumps on it, and there you go. Then you set it down. Then you use your little wand to put two dots, one near where the the lash will land in the nearest to your tear duct and one at the end. Then make sure you don't get it on your own lashes. That will that will make them sticky and clumpy. All right, I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Now it has been about 30 seconds, so which is how long they say to let this sit and get what they say tacky. And that's exactly what you'll see. So now I'm going to kind of place it on above my own lashes. Then I go to the middle. I'm going to push on it with my pinky finger right in the middle to get the lash lined up right there first. Then I'm going to start placing it at the end, and then see I've got kind of a mess there. I'm going to pull that down and then hold that, and then just kind of stretch it out, pull it down a little bit. You can move this all around at this point until you have it right where you want it. Okay. So get it on there. Approximate is not going to be really sticking on there right now. It's just kind of placed. And go ahead and do the other one. Oops, there we go. Once you get this placed, you're not going to be able to just take it off. So make sure you get it where you want it. I've been doing this for quite a while, so I can get it almost to my actual lash line. See here? That's really what you want, is almost to your actual lash line where you almost can't even tell the difference. You want to go ahead and push that on real well and then let it dry. So you're going to let that dry for probably about 2 minutes before we go on to the next step. So I've waited about 2 minutes to make sure that they're on there well. The one way that you can tell is just kind of gently pull at it in the middle, and especially on the edges. The areas that tend to come up are on the very end and on the very closest part to your tear duct. And those, if they are not attached very well, you're going to have to go back in with some more glue and very gently or cautiously try to get it down in onto the space where it is not adhering very well. Now, it doesn't have to adhere super well. What I'm saying is, if you've got just like two or three little wisps that aren't totally attached, that's okay, because at this next portion, you're going to get that fixed right up. Now, the next two steps are what makes it really natural and effective. The first one is I use my eyelash curler to get all those lashes kind of mixed together. If you want a more natural look, not so wide-eyed, leave it like this. But if you want to really open up those eyes, use the curler at this point. I'm going to do it with just one eye. Don't get super close to the lash line. Get just a little bit out, or else you might pull those lashes. So you can probably see the difference here. So this eye I used the eyelash curler on, and this one I did not. So you can see how it really opens the eye to use that. I'm going to go ahead and do it with the other. Again, be very careful not to get too close. And there you go. Now, the last thing that you're going to want to do is get some mascara. And you're going to run that underneath to just blend all of that together. That way, if your lashes are a different color, which most likely they are, or have powder on them, they are going to blend right in. So I don't put a heavy coat, just kind of a light coat of mascara. And then you can't tell which ones are your lashes and which ones are the fake lashes. All right. Now you will go ahead and put on the rest of your eye makeup just like normal, except you're going to want to go ahead and use an eyeliner right where the lashes have met, so right in here. If you want a more natural look, again, make it a real fine line. But you're going to want to go on top of the lashes, and it will cover any glue that might be showing. With this great Mary Kay product, you can also use a Q-tip and get it kind of cleaned up if you go a little too high, a little too much. Now the final thing is to put a little eyeliner right on the inside so that it doesn't show so much where the eyelash begins. I also have a little tip, and that is carry some eyelash glue with you in your purse. It's really inexpensive. Just have some in your bag. Have one at home. That way you're always ready. So here it is. Isn't that a huge difference from just before when I had on no lashes at all? Of course, I also didn't have on mascara. So I'm so excited that you stayed with me for this part of the video. Now we are going to take it off. Okay, so now let's pretend it's the end of the day and you're ready to take off these lashes. It's really a lot easier than you would imagine. What you're going to do is take your Mary Kay makeup remover. I love the pink. And get yourself a little cotton swab. I have these little kind of oval rounds, cotton rounds, and really saturate it and then put it up to your eye like this. You're going to hold it there just for, I don't know, what is that, 10 seconds, and then just start rubbing gently back and forth, and it will come literally right off of your eye. Use the rest of the product to take your makeup off. And there you go. Isn't that easy? I have found this to be easier than washing my face. The last thing I want to talk about is cleaning these lashes. You can use them over and over again until finally they literally wear out. I have these soaking overnight in just a little jar. You can use any kind of little plastic container that you might have, and it is filled with the Mary Kay makeup remover. I'm going to undo this. What I do is I take out the lashes, and you will see the glue is a lighter color, and you can literally just pull it off just like that. When I'm finished, I run the lashes underneath some cool water, and then I set it on a paper towel or something like that just to dry it off. It'll dry off almost immediately, then it's ready to wear. That is so easy, and you can wear these for probably weeks at a time. Well, thanks for following along. I hope you picked up some useful tips. But remember that you are not going to be perfect at first. This does take some practice. It did with me. And you will be a pro in no time. As always, fashion and beauty should be simple.